Hello, Professor Crawford. This is Chris Holloway, second video, and we're talking about empty self. How has society produced the empty self? Society has produced the empty self because every culture has a prevailing self concept that strongly affects its citizens' potential for progress and happiness. In Chapter 5, we saw how a change in self concept made an explosion of creativity and progress. In the recent past, the American self concept has undergone significant changes that may be the cause of many social problems, such as crime, teen suicide, and drug abuse. The ideal of an independent, bounded, masterful self has reached an extreme called the empty self. We need to remember the consequences of abandoning a fundamental commitment to truth and reason. A people that does not care about these things will be easily led to behave in certain ways by rhetoric, image, narcissistic self-infatuation, and so on. This is a very extremely dangerous thing. Father, if our allegiance to Christianity is not based on the conviction that is true and reasonable, then we are treating the faith as a mere means to some self-serving, pragmatic end, and that demeans the faith. Number 2. How does the empty self threaten the mission of the church? J.P. Moreland states that Christians are not experiencing spiritual maturity because of the empty self syndrome. This lack of maturity leaves believers without the necessity tools to impact their culture for God's kingdom, or to experience what the Bible calls the mind of Christ. According to Moreland, the purpose of life for believers is to bring honor to God. This involves finding one's vocation and pursuing it. For believers, it's to bring honor to God. Unfortunately, our culture teaches an entirely different set of virtues. It emphasizes on a self-centered consumption which works directly against possessing a mature Christian mind. Number 3. How can the local minister to people who exhibit these qualities? If we're going to make progress in our Christian lives, then we must defeat the empty self and take back what insecurity and fear of losing control have taken from us. This is the first step towards making progress and cultivating the Christian mind as part of an overall spiritual journey pleasing to God and good for others and ourselves. Thank you.